Yeah. My geometry class is going to be doing a ratios and proportions lesson. So, if you are interested in ratios and or proportions, comment down below if you are okay. Comment down below if you are wanting to learn more about ratios and proportions. Okay, no. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, I know I can't read small. So, okay. So, so, yeah, what I have here, April 10, 2026, period 1 overview. The 7-1 discussion, we already did that. We're going to do the notes of 7-1, ratios and proportions. And then we're going to possibly do vocab if we have time. Okay? So, okay. Okay, so I'm going to erase this. Overview. Because we're going to do the discussion part of it. Okay, I'm going to move this for now. Okay. So, huh? Okay. No, okay. So, okay. So, ratios and proportions. We're going to learn what we reviewed. What we learned in like 7th grade, maybe 8th grade. So, this lesson is particularly for review. So, okay. Okay. So, now we're getting into the big stuff. So, the algebra and this normal part here is, okay. I thought I just saw something on my phone. Okay, so, okay. What the earth? Okay, hi. I'm one TK Dinley. Okay, hi. Yes, I know. So, yes, I'm teaching my high school geometry class right now, but this is for review for my other students. So, let's see. Yeah, one. Okay, that ain't my name. Cupcake Slover Gamer 1234. Hi. But oh no. Okay. So what you want to show? Okay. Okay. So okay. Speaking of which, yeah. So this is particularly this lesson 4. Okay. So let's take 10 boys and the other one could be 14 apples. Wait, 20 apples. For algebra, we would put B over A. One thing to note that I keep at the top of my head is I would always divide by the easiest number yet. So 10. The zeros cross out, leaving B over 2A. Okay. So, if you want to learn more about ratios and proportions, like down below and subscribe. So, yes, speaking of which, this is my 6th live. Hold on just a second. I'm back. This is not the end of a live, so let's see. Cupcake Lover Gamer 1 2 3 4 5. What the earth? 23 people. Okay. So thank you. Okay, so each board gets 2 apples. So if you saw one of my shorts that said Thomas 5 apples and he gives Sarah 3 apples, it's actually 2. Now what? Mine hacker crafter working RN. Okay. So I don't think game brain while I'm teaching. So let's take S2 3T. So S is going to be, okay, so comment down below what S word that you thought of, not a curse word. So S or T. Yeah, I'm giving you like a minute or two. Okay. So, comment down below what one F word it might be and what T word might be, not a curse word. Huh? Okay. 3 likes. Okay. So, yes. As you all might see, yeah, I'm gonna put students, right, trees, and shrubs, which are like bushes. So, the missing part, we're trying to get to 24 teeth. Like, how many S's? Okay, so, work out the math. So, like, how many? Okay. Camden Trent. Camden Trent. Okay, hi. Yeah. Okay. So here's one hint that you might not know of, but you might want to divide 24 by 3 to get the number of S's. If you thought that the answer is 8, then you're correct. So 8 S's make up 24 T. So 8 shrubs make up 24 trees. Okay. So this is what we might work on. Like, this might be algebra. So, I think you might get scared of this, but I'm actually going to be putting on a video for my class to watch. But if you want to like watch it, shoot. Like if you want to watch it, wait, no. Never mind. Okay, so ratios and proportions. Wait, what? Okay. Ratios and proportions are kind of like the same thing, but they're like they're like fractions. So, okay. So like you might see something like this. I have 47 minutes to teach my geometry people today because the bell's going to ring at 9:40. I usually ring the bell. So, you might see something like this. Okay. So, what you might see here is 7A to 56O. So, yes, as you all might be wondering, yes, today is Friday, which means I wear pink on Fridays. Okay, so what I would do is I would divide by 7. We would leave A to 8 oranges. A is apples, O is oranges. Okay, so we might do the vocabulary. Okay. I am now back. So, okay. So now we're just going to be doing ratios and proportions of triangles. So, this might confuse you all. Okay. So, let's start off with ratios. Okay, so here is ratios. A and B. This one means 2. This one is A over B. This one also means 2. And this also means to divide. This is what I would call a proportion. Like what I've been showing you is a proportion. So, A divided by B is equal to C over D. So, yes. And also, here we have kind of like a triangle. 3x. Okay. So we also have 4x. And we have 5x. So we do not need to find out x. But for the triangle ratio, it's A to B to C. This also is 3 to 4 to 5. Doesn't matter what you put as A, B, or C. You just have to put it in the right spot. You don't have to put it in the right spot. But you could do 3 4, 5, 4, 3, 5, 4, 5, 3, 5, 3, 4, and 5, 4, 3, which is what I normally use. So if you couldn't see this right now, I'm sorry, but you might either have to zoom in or. Okay. So let's move on to one of the example problems that I've shown here. So okay. So here is another part. So here are proportions so here are proportions that I'm gonna walk you through. Okay. So we have a 6 over x. Okay. Hold on. So we're gonna solve the proportions. So we have 6 over x is equal to 21 over 31 and a half. And we have x plus 3 divided by 2 is equal to 4x divided by 5. Okay. So so what I'll do, 3 over 4 times 2 over 5, that'll give us just 6 over 20, or 3 over 10. But that's not the correct answer. Okay. So I think I know what to do. So, how many times does 6 go into 21? Oh, let's test. So we have 6, 12, 18, 24. 21 fits in there, like 3.5 times. So we're going to do 31 and a half divided by 3.5. That's going to use my. So 31 and a half divided by 3.5. We would get 9. So what I'm trying to tell you all So what I'm trying to tell you is that we could simplify proportions and solve proportions and do anything with proportions. Okay? Okay. So we have 6 over 9. Is equal to 21 over 31 and a half. But we could also simplify that to 2 over thirds. Because 6 divided by 3 is 2, and 9 divided by 3 is 3. Now let's move on to the second. So So another way for me to do this is how I would cross multiply. If you like cross multiplying, leave a like down below. Okay, so if you like cross multiplying, leave a like down below and comment that you love cross multiplying. Like if you don't, that's okay. So let's see. So we also have 21x. So we're going to cross multiply it, which is 21x equals 189. We divide both by 21, leaving x equals 9. And here's a easy way, kind of. Okay, so we're going to do 8x equals 5x plus 3. Okay, the video that made this lesson kind of got it wrong. Okay, so we would read 8x equals 5x plus 15. Because 5 times 3 is 15. Now we're going to subtract 8x by 5x. We're going to subtract 5x. Now we're going to leave 3x is equal to 15. Divide those by 3. X equals 5. Okay, so if you not pay attention very well, then you would get 5 over 3, like you forgot the other one for 15. Okay. So that's all that I'm going to show you today. Thanks for watching. Make sure that you like, subscribe, and comment. My next live will be in about an hour from now. So, okay. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe and comment. And thank you all for supporting my supporting my channel. I have 123 subscribers. Maybe more. Thank you. I'm going to be teaching you how to do radicals and rational exponents in Algebra 1. So, yes. Today is Saturday, April 11th, 2026. Yeah. April 2026. Speaking of which, yeah, this is Algebra 1. So, Algebra 1 people usually refer to algebra kings or queens if they have a or whatever. So, today, my Algebra 1 students are going to be exploring radicals and rational exponents in Algebra 1. Okay, so, speaking of it, okay, so, yeah. What we will learn in this lesson, we're going to be finding the nth roots. We're going to be evaluating expressions of rational exponents. And we're going to be solving real-world problems involving rational exponents. That's what we're going to be doing in this lesson today. So, if you haven't already, please comment down below, like, and subscribe. Okay, yes. This is my 8th live of my YouTube channel. Yes. Every single live refers to one part of a lesson or the whole lesson, depending on how quick it goes. So, okay. So, usually speaking, okay. 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 So here is something that I didn't even know about until I actually saw it. So, I actually saw this on my work. This thing what? Okay, a couple of people commented. Okay. Hi, Gabrielle. I was on our the hi. Hi, Ozan. Okay. Yes. Yeah, this is my 8th live of my YouTube channel. Yeah. Every single live now is going to be a whole lesson or part of a lesson, depending on how much time we got for it. Hi. Are you disabled? No, I'm not disabled. I'm not disabled. Yeah. Like, what do you mean I'm disabled? I'm not disabled or anything. So, okay. So if N is odd, but, yeah. If N is odd, then A has one real nth root. So this usually refers to a 1 divided by n. Okay. So, yeah, 6 people are watching. Thank you. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. So, if n is even, okay, this usually refers to if n is odd. If n is even, and if a is greater than 0, like 2, well, like whatever, then a has 2 real nth roots. So, okay, so this usually refers to positive or negative, and A is equal to this. So, yeah. If n is even if A is equal to 0, then A has only one nth root, which means that anything is equal to 0. Huh. What's this? No, it's not. I am just grade 5. I don't know this. I only know this. Like 6n and n is equal to 4. So the answer is 2. What? I don't know about that. So, yeah, just technically speaking, so 6n, 6 minus n, and n is equal to 4, so the answer is 2. Yeah, I know. Okay, so people are practically just starting algebra by now. So, what I usually mean by algebra is that finding intercepts, graphing, whatever. Yes. So if A is even and A is less than 0, then A has no nth root. Okay, so no nth root. Okay. So practically, what this person said, n equals 6. Okay, so 6 minus 4 is 2. Yeah, I know. It just started algebra. Okay, let's just. It is numerical expressions? Expressions, alphabetical expression. Yeah. And not a nor. Okay, yes, I know. Wait, what? I think it's an alphabetical. So. Yeah. So, I think that's it. Okay. Okay. So the nth roots of a number may be real numbers or imaginary numbers. You'll study imaginary numbers in a future course. Okay, so what I usually mean by imaginary numbers, you'll mean by numbers that just don't exist, practically. Hello, teacher. Hi. Okay. Okay. So. Yeah. Okay. We're not done with the lesson. So what we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think. Yeah, we have 5 examples. Okay. Bye. I need to do my homework. See you later. Bye. Okay. So, I don't normally give out homework unless if you're absent or if you missed anything. So, okay. So, example 1A. Okay. It says n is equal to 3. A is equal to negative 27. Okay. So what I think that I know of is that I would just take the cube root of that number. So what I'll do is I'll put A here, and then I'll put the exponent here. So the cube root of 27 is 3. So okay. Huh? Oh, okay. Please like and subscribe. I need to get to 250 subscribers by the end of May. Thank you. Or by the end of April, if that helps. Okay. So the index n3 is odd. So negative 27 is 1 real cube root. Okay. So because this is equal to negative 27, the cube root of negative 27 is equal to this, or negative 3. It's basically like powers. So, yeah, remember when I told you a couple of, like a week or two ago that the next 2 lessons are going to be basically like powers, right? So, generally speaking, cube root, or, yeah, there's another way to write this, but I didn't even know it. So it's negative 27 to the power of 1 over 3, which is the same thing as here. So, yes. Okay. 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 So, you ready to do 1B? Okay. Oh, sorry. Okay. So, lesson 1B. Okay, so n is equal to 4. A is equal to 16. Wait, huh? Yeah, 16. I thought there must be a negative around here somewhere. So if you generally think. Okay, so the index n is equal to 4. Okay. So the n here is what we call the index. Just in case if you haven't known yet. There's also a playlist that I made for Algebra 1 for Algebra 1 people. So if you're wondering, if you're wanting to look at that playlist, comment down below and go watch it. If you want to do, like, the whole thing. So, and A is greater than 0. Obviously, because A is 16. Yes, my class is an hour left before my week. 10:30. So 16 has 2 real 4 roots. Or quadruple roots. Because 2/4 is equal to 16. And negative 2 to the power of 4 is equal to 16. If I'm confusing you, please comment down below. 4 roots of 16 is 4/16. Positive or negative? Which is equal to positive and negative 2. Or 16 to the power of 1 over 4, which is equal to 2. Positive and negative 2. The positive or negative means there's 2 possible answers, okay? 2 possible answers. Okay. Yeah. Generally speaking, for those of you who have joined my live, thanks. Okay, so here are a couple of problems that I want you to try for yourself. N is equal to 3. A is equal to negative 27. Wait, what? We're not negative 27, negative 125. And I'm making you do the same problem again. Okay, I'm just gonna go down below here. And it's equal to 6. A is equal to 64. Okay, so I'm gonna give you like 1 minute. Okay. Okay, so I ended up with 156, well not 156, 158 subscribers. As you all seen, I've been changing my thing every single time that you subscribe to me. Go. Yeah, it's been going live for like 19 minutes. So, okay. Okay. So, I am gonna be teaching you how to do problems 1 and 2. Yeah. So, since n is since n is an odd number. Okay. No one commented yet? So, okay, so I'm gonna put 3, but negative 125. Since this is equal to negative 5, since the cube root of 125 is equal to 5. You could also do this by doing negative 125 1/3. The power of 1/3, which are equal to negative 5. Okay. So number 2, we have this. One moment. Okay, I'm back. So, okay. So, we're going to test this. So, 1 to the power of 6 is 1. 2 to the power of 6 is 36. I think. Wait, 32. Not 36. 32. Okay. 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 60. Okay, 64. Okay. So it's equal to positive or negative 2. It's positive or negative 2. So you can always make sure that you could do 64 to the power of 1 over 6 is equal to positive or negative 2. Okay. Example 2, a 5. Page 301. Okay. So, here's the second example. Well, actually, 4 examples. But we're actually going to go for verse 2 and then the next 2. Okay, so 2b, 2c, 2d. Okay. Okay, so we're going to take this one step at a time. So 3 to the cube root of negative 8. It's our first problem. Our second problem, which I'll add in orange, are pretty much the same thing, but it's negative 3 to the cube root of 8. And then the next two are going to be the same. Okay. And then there's 16 to the power of 1 over 4. There's this other one that I'm writing in blue as well. Blue. Ow. Negative 16 to the power of 1 over 4. Okay. So I'm already done writing the first 4, the next 4 problems. So, okay, so. Okay, so I'm going to rewrite the expression showing factors. So the cube root of negative 8. Hold on just a second. Thank you. Sorry for a little bit of distractions. So, making sure you're paying attention. It's equal to this thing. So, it's equal to negative 2. The other one is the same answer. So, I'm going to write it again. So, it's actually root of a power of 8. Making sure it's negative is equal to negative. Making sure, so negative 2 times negative 2 times negative 2. Okay. Make sure it's perfect. So, okay, so it's 2 by 2 by 2. It's equal to negative 2. Well, what about C and D? Well, C and D. Okay, so I have like 45 minutes left till my class ends. So, so we're going to be doing examples 4 and 5 tomorrow. So if you want to like show, so if you want to like know what examples 4 and 5 are, ask me in the comments and I'll tell you what they're about. They're real world. So this one, so it's actually 4 to the square of 16 is equal to 2. This one, so here's the solution for D. 16, a negative 16 to the power of 1/4 is not a real number because there's no real number that could be multiplied by itself 4 times to produce negative 16. That's what it just said. I thought it was going to be negative 2. So maybe if we could just do this, then maybe that would be negative. And speaking of which, I couldn't exactly examine what it actually equals, but it is actually negative 2. So, just one more example and I'll cut you off loose, okay? So, man, I'm all sweaty. Because how hot this really actually is. Okay. One more example. Just 2 more problems. Okay, hold up. here's what it's telling us to do for the next part. So, 16 to the power 3/4. Okay, not 16 3/4. 16 to the power 3/4. Well, and the other one is 27 and 4/3. So, if you're actually getting confused, comment down below and I'll check. So this is equal to 16 to the power 1/4 times 3. Okay, so it's 2 to the power 3, which is equal to 8. This one is actually equal to 27 to the power of 1/3 multiplied by 4. So that would be 3 to the power of 4, which would be 81. Just checking the packet to see if I got everything right. Okay. So, here is going to be the challenge for you. We're all done with the lesson. Talking to all of you, my students, both at once. Okay. So you're going to be solving these 4 simple equations. 3 to the power of negative 125. Wait. (64) to the power of 2 over 3. Or negative 64. (9 to the power of 5 over 2. And 256 to the power of 3 over 4. Okay. So thanks for watching. I really hope that you supported this channel. And if you have, thank you so much. I'll see you tomorrow for my next okay. So here's gonna be my schedule for the next 4 lives tomorrow. Yeah, I'm making 4 lives tomorrow. My first live tomorrow is gonna be about it's going to be the worksheet I plan on having my students for. Our second live is going to be Math 7. It's going to talk about, what was it called? My other one? Medians. Okay. We're going to be exploring, so we're going to be exploring median and range for my second live. My third live, however, is going to be Math 8. I did not do this for my 8th grade because my students are all working hard. Today I gave them work time. My 4th live, no. My 3rd live, we're going to be doing a review game. So, if you want to support this review game, comment down below. Please like and subscribe. My 4th live, we're going to be completing the lesson off of examples 4 and 5. Okay? So, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. And let me know. And if you're confused at any math topic, comment me comment down below, and I will be able to help you with a lesson. So if you need help, comment down below, and I will help you. Thank you all so much. I've been on live for 37.5 minutes now. Please like and subscribe. Bye. Mathematics. I'm Sebastian Simon. I'm going to be teaching you, because I'll be reviewing polygons to my geometry classes. But if you want to learn about polygons, please comment down below, and I will check, and I will teach you some polygons, like I'm doing today. So, okay. So, okay. Okay, so this lesson is generally about similar polygons. But I am changing it to revealing polygons. So, for polygons, okay, so this is generally a normal look, a normal thing. So, my reason okay, so I am going to be teaching you polygons, and yeah, polygons are just part of shapes, and shapes are part of geometry. Geometry is just shapes and algebra. Generally algebra, but I do not know about it yet. So if I have my lanyard on right now. So, oh, Alex, hi. To House Channel. This said hi. Hi. Okay. So now, okay. So I'm going to be teaching you the basic polygons that I think you've learned. So triangles we all have learned. Squares we all have learned. Pentagons, I don't know. How would I? What? Yeah. I don't specifically tell you my age, but I don't normally tell you my age. But let's just say that I'm typically a teacher. So, hexagon, I think you have learned. Octagons, we all have learned. And you should learn them. And I think you're learning them if you're learning how to drive. Yeah, I don't specific. Yeah, Yeah, I don't typically share my age. Okay? Yeah, I don't normally show my age. Oh, hi. Okay. So these should be Pokemon stab order. And the shapes that I taught my geometry class before were. Okay, I'm gonna read. Oh. Oh. Those are the same colors I saw. Okay. They are heptagons. 1, 2, wait, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So this is considered a heptagon. Heptagons are usually called septagons. So this is a heptagon. Okay. So what? Huh? Echo the Dragon. Oh, hi. Luxan Lover 70 said hi. Hi. If you want, huh? Great job, man. Said hi. Okay. One moment, please. I'm back. I'm back. Always back. Okay. So, there's Decagon. 1, 2. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then another 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so this is a 10 gone. Decagon. Okay. What the? Okay. There are like so many comments that even read it. Great job, man. Said hi. Kyle Trip 6463 said hi. Nego Beck Marzayeva. Hello. Hi. Kyle Trip just joined. Hello. Hi. JKSYV. Hey Seb. Wait. Yeah. Hi. Said hi. Thanks. Hello. Wait. What the? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh. Yeah. I don't know. So these are some polygons that I taught in my class. So remember what we called a 20-sided polygon? A cosagon. Okay. So okay. So Huh? What the? One moment. Hi. Yeah. Take the 5 says I'm here to support. Hi. Still there, Kyle? Kyle? Um, I'm sorry to tell you, but 6 sevens are not allowed on the chat. Thank you. Thank you, but no 6 sevens, okay? Yeah, thank you. So the prefix for 90 sided was NX, okay, EN, and E. Okay. So you know what polygons are usually for? Yeah, I just keep on saying hearts on my thing. Uh, please stop saying 6, 7, 8, please. Yeah, thank you. I, oh man. Okay, so are you done? Yeah. So we're gonna be testing this. I think this might be from one of my PowerPoints, one of my videos on YouTube. But what do you normally call a 30-sided polygon? So, okay, so 30-sided. Then there's 40-sided. 50-sided. Okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. So I'm just gonna. Okay, so I'm just gonna. Yep. Yeah, you thought that I might be quitting. Yeah, I'm not. So, yes, I made this video about the number of sides a polygon has. It's a YouTube short. I know you're wondering when I published this. It was November 2nd of last year. What the? What the? It says 667 equals sub. Oh, I do not know why. So, okay. Okay. So, thinking that was on me. So, icosagon. It's 20-sided. Triacontagon. It's 30-sided. Tetracontagon. It's 40-sided. Pentacontagon. It's 50. Huh? 23? Okay. Okay. That's crazy. So, hexacontagon is 60. 60. Heptacontagon. Octacontagon. Enneacontagon. And then there's hectagon. That's all from 1 to 100. So, and then go up and play games. Play PUBG Mobile. Yeah, I don't normally play video games anymore, but speaking of which, I know just what to do. Okay. Well, why don't you just wait one more second here? Okay. So, speaking of which I think I should be, I am going to be finding out what 100 started off Polygon to 2,000. Or not what 2,000, 1,000. Huh? Oh, good. Okay. So, speaking of which, okay. Yeah. I think I'm gonna have my live on. What the? Huh? What? Okay. So, let's see what a 100 side polygon is to 1000. Okay. So, hope you're so good. Okay. So, speaking of which, okay. Huh? No. Okay. So, I will be telling you. Okay, so I'll be telling you what this is equal to for my polygons thing. So, we all know that 100 sided is a hectagon. Now, what is a 200 sided polygon? Maybe a 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900. So, okay. So now I received 2 likes. So, a 200 sided polygon, 5. Not 5. Dihectagon. And now, we could just go from what we did over at Conticons to here. Hectagons. 2, 4, 1, 6, 7, 4 plus 4, 5, 6, 2, 8, 9 equals what? Oh. Speaking of which, we're gonna change from dihectagon to trihectagon. And then tetra. Then penta hectagon. Then 600 is hexagon. And then 700 up or is hectagon. 800 is octahectagon. 900 is hectagon. 1000 is kilogon. So, yes. This is easy, so easy. Okay. So, So this will be the end of my presentation to you about reviewing polygons. So if you want to learn more about polygons, make sure you leave a comment down below saying that you want more polygons. If you want, okay, so our second ride will be in about 15 to 30 minutes. Please like and subscribe. This is me again. Today I am going to be teaching my 7th grade math people median, range, and more averages. So, yes, I know. So, uh, so, okay. So, today I will calculate the median and range. Okay, so today students will calculate the median and range of a set of data. So, speaking of which, what is data? Well, we could use data on our phones, but that's not usually what I mean by that. Speaking of which, what I mean is mean mode, median, range, all those types of stuff. So, let's get started. So let's work out our odds again. Let's get... Okay, be right back. I'm back. So, today, me and my class are going to be calculating the median and range of a set of data. Oh, 3 people are only watching. Okay. So, let's look at the odds again. So, we have 13, well, no, not 13, 16, 14, another 16, an 11, and a 13. So, the mean is adding all of the sums up and then dividing it by the number of sums. By the number of numbers they're on. So, 16 plus 14 is 30, plus 16 is 46, plus 11 is 57, plus 13 is 70. Divide that by 5, we get 14. 14 is our mean here. Not like mean as in English. Okay. So, our mean is 14. And mode is how much of a number is actually there. So like we have 111, 113, 114, and 2 16s. So the mode is 16. Christine Caniano. Okay. Hi. So like when we start learning about mean and mode, like we did like we did on Friday. When we learned about mean and mode, like we learned on Friday, 2 days ago, this is period 2. So, when we ever start talking about mean and mode, we think of it as add the numbers up and divide that number by the number of numbers. Like there is 5. But the mode is how much of a number is actually there. So it's this. A rainbow guy. But wow, Sebastian. Okay. Thanks for that. So speaking of which, today we're going to discuss one example of a mean and mode, like we learned in our last lesson, 7.1, before we're going to do median or range, like lesson 2. This is normally what we're supposed to be doing this lesson 2, but lesson 1, we're going to talk a little bit more. So, let's talk averages. So let's put 80, 86, 89, 90, 92, 94. So, if we start talking mean is how much of something, okay, what he even talking about? I am talking about mean and mode as in mathematics. That's all backwards. Oh no. That's all backwards. Sorry. Wait, that's backwards according to you? Okay, I'll check my thing to see if it's backwards or not. Right. I think it is. So, what if we... Okay, so we're going to add all of these numbers up, because that is what we call the mean. So the mean is 86 plus 80 plus 89 plus 90 plus 92 plus 94. Oh, we get 531. It is Buddy Jordan's Seriously. Okay. Oh, okay. Let's see. It is Buddy, Slay Bestie, all good. I have a song to teach about the averages. I'll type it. First one says PP wall. What? Okay, so yeah, I need to have this done by like 15-ish minutes. So, yeah, I know. So, we all get 531, which is 531. What if we divide that by 6? Well, if we divide 531 by 6, 177 divided by 2. I'll be right back. Okay. So, I'm going to be like looking at the comments now. So, it says, first one's for people. Okay. I read that. Mean is average, mode is most mode, most median is the middle, median is the middle, range high low, range high low. What the earth? That's crazy. And look now, I typed it. I know you typed it out, but okay. I'll write it down when I have time for it. I will write down a song if I have it already. 531 divided by 6, we get 177 by 2. 177 divided by 2. Okay, so we have 88 and a half. Yeah, 88 and a half. Which is the mean. The mean is 88 and a half. Okay, so the mean is the average. The average is 88 and a half. Mode? There's no mode to this one. Because mode is how much of a number you can actually see. So the mode is actually all these numbers because they all appear. What if we wrote 80 here? We got 80 for mode. But we only have one mode. 6 modes. So, speaking of which, that's everything for mean and mode. Now we're going to be talking about median and range and averages. Okay, so we have some vocabulary to go over. So with a median, a median. What is a median? So, I know, what is his name again? Blyle Hudson I1Y. Type this out. So, what is a median? Yep, the median is the middle number when a data set is placed in order. So the median temperature of the 5 days for Edmonton would be the center rod when they are placed in order. Okay, so it needs to be placed in numerical order. Like, okay, so it starts off at the smallest number, 11. Now it moves up from 11 to 13 to 14 to 16 to 16. Okay, so mode. Okay, so mean is 14. Mode is 16. Median is 14. So the median temperature of the 5 days is 14 degrees Celsius. And comment down below if you have managed to convert temperatures from Celsius to Fahrenheit. Yeah, I need to know. Thank you. Okay. So, speaking of which, so we have a problem, a word problem. So, here is the problem. I'm going to write the numbers in red. So, it says, John went fishing and caught the following by the mass. Are you ready for the weights? 1.5 kilograms, 2.3 kilograms, 1.7 kilograms, 1.7 kilograms, and 2.1. Okay, so we need to find the median median, and mode. Yeah, this is a word problem. Okay, thank you. Yeah, we're already 20 minutes in the live, so. Okay, so first place the fish mass in order. So, in order, we start off with 1.5. Then we go from 1.5 to 1.7 again, then 2.1, then 2.3. Yep. Now, which of a fish mass is a middle number? So, okay, so what is the median? Okay, the median is a middle number when it's placed in order. So this one here, 1.7 is a median. So it's 1.7 because the median of the fish that John caught was 1.7 kilograms. The mode is how many times that number was being said in that problem. So, like, what do I mean about the meaning and mode and what other thing? Yeah. So, let's turn back to the meaning and mode, which is okay. So 1.7 is considered to be mean and a mode. But why? Because this number here, 1.7. Okay, so we have 1.5. How many times was being said? 1. 1.7, 2.1, 2.3. So, yes, I'm typically saying this now. So, 1.7 was being said 2 times. Then 2.1, 1, 2.3, 1. So, the median is 1.7. And the mode is 1.7 because 1.7 occurs the most. And also, it says that the mode is the number in the data that occurs the most. Since 1.7 here occurs the most, the mode is 1.7. Now, which of a fish mass is a middle number? 1.7 therefore the median of a number of a fish that John caught was 1.7. Let's continue. Okay, so on the way back to the shore, John caught another fish which weighed 2.1 kilograms. What is the median and the mode now? Yeah, like I said. Okay, so now I'm gonna take away this arrow thing. So, how much was 2.1 being said now? 2. So, the fish and number was 1.5, then 1.7, then 1.7, then 2.1, then 2.1, then 2.3. speaking of which, what is the median and mode now? So, the middle number. Okay. So what is the middle number? There is no middle number. Like, when this occurs, we have to take the average of the two middle numbers. Now, yeah, so the middle number. So we're going to take the average. So 1.7 plus 2.1, 19 over 5, divided by 2, 19 over 10, 1.9. The average is 1.9. This is mean. There's two numbers here. But what about all the numbers? So, all the numbers, like, let's turn on word again. 1.5 plus 1.7 plus 1.7 plus 2.1 plus 2.1 plus 2.3. 57 over 5, which is equal to 11.2. Divided by 5, 6. 6. The average is 1.9. Okay, so why does a median equal the mean, equal the mode? Okay, so the mode is 1.7. The average is 1.9. The mean is 1.9. But we were talking about what if the median and the mode. 1.7 and 2.1. Boom. Done. Okay. So now, this is what I call data analysis. So if you're into data analysis, comment down below. I will check that. So, for the following data set, what is the median and the mode? So, the numbers are 4, 6, 8, 3, 5, 5, 7. Okay. So, yeah, now it's me teaching. Okay, so what time is it? 9:34. We have 26 minutes left of class. So, we are going to be doing this example, and then we might be, okay, we're like about third way through the video. 29 minutes, okay. So, place the data in order. So, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, the only reason I don't say 6 before 7 is because I might say the mean. So, place the data in order. This is already in order. So the middle number is 5. So the median is 5. Median 5. The number that occurs the most is 5. So the mode is 5. Mode equals 5. Okay. Now, the average. 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8. 38 divided by 7. Okay. Okay, so 38 divided by 7. So I would think of that as 5.375. So that 5.375. 5 3/8 is a me. The me is to add all of these numbers up and then divide that by the number of sums. The mode is the middle, the number that occurs the most. And the median is a number that is in the middle. Like if there's 3 sets, pick the second number. 5, pick the third. 7, pick the fourth. 9, pick the fifth. How many other numbers there are? Or let's say 2 billion. 2 billion and 1. Pick the 1 billion and 1 number. Pick the 1 billion and first number. Okay, so let's think. What happens if each number is double? Well, I will multiply that by 2. 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 And multiply that by 2. Which will equal 6, 8, 10, 10, 12, 14, 16. So the median is 10. Median 10. Mode is 10. 10. Well, if we take the averages, it would say 10 3/4. Let's see. 6 plus 8 plus 10 plus 10 plus 12 plus 14 plus 16. 76. Divide that by 7. Okay. It's actually a little more this time. The mean is 10 and 6 over 7. I do not know why I think that. Maybe if it's doubled up. Okay. So, well, okay, so answer divided by 2 plus 2. And now we get 5, 7, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now the median is 7. The mode is 7. The 5 plus 6 plus 7, 7 plus 7 plus 8 plus 9 plus 10. 5 by 7, 2 over 7. We get 49, 2, 7 and 3 seconds. Mean 7 and 3 over 7. Okay. So, what conclusions can you make about changes to a data set and the result in a median mode? We have 23 more minutes. 23 more minutes. Okay, so. Okay. Let's see how much we have left of the video. 5 minutes exact. Okay. So, the range is a high number minus the lowest number. The highest number minus the smallest number. So, to take this 2, 7, 12, 5, 8. The high number is 12. The low number is 2. 12 minus 2 is 10. The range is 10. Okay. This will be talking us about what is mean, what is mode, what is median, and what is range. So the mean. The mode. Median. And range. Okay. So the mean is the sum divided by the number of entries. So the numbers are 2, 4, 19, 12, 6, 7, 6, 8, 10, and 13. So, oh shoot, we're almost 40 minutes in. So, me. So, we are going to add all of these up. So, 2 plus 4 plus 19 plus 12 plus 6 plus 7 plus 6 plus 8 plus 10 plus 13. 87. Divide by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Divide by 10, you get 87 over 10. The mean is 8.7. Let's talk median now. Okay, so let's put these numbers in order. So we have, well, we have 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8 plus 10 plus 12 plus 13 plus 19. We still get 87. So the average is not, well, we need to average the middle two numbers. So the middle number does not exist because there's 10 numbers. So average the two middle. 87. So 8 plus 7 divided by 2. 7.5. The median is 7.5. So what is the mode? The mode is the number okay, so the mode is a number that occurs the most often in a data set. So what's the data set? This. What is the mode? Well, what number occurs the most? Let's do this. 4, 6, not 6. 7, 8, 10, 12, 13, 19. Okay. 2 occurs 1 time. 4 occurs 1 time. 6 occurs 2 times. Remember, 1. Mode is 6. Range. We haven't talked about range yet. So, we have talked about range. What is range? The range is the biggest number subtracted the smallest number. So 19 minus 2, we get 17. The range is 17. Okay, that's it for this live stream. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you have a wonderful 1.5 hours. Please like and subscribe for me. I need to get to 250 subscribers by the end of April or May. Bye. Today, me and my grade 8 class are going to be doing a review game. So, this review game will talk us into algebra. So what they mean by algebra, what I mean by algebra, is linear equations. Using equations using algebraic tiles, which was lesson 1. Solving equations using algebra, lesson 2. Solving equations using fractions, lesson 3. The distribution property, where we get to learn what the basics of distribution property are, lesson 4. Solving equations using the distribution property, lesson 5. Creating a table of values, lesson 6. And graphing linear equations, lesson 7. Well, the last 2 lessons I did it live. So I did it live. The last 2 lessons of the chapter. So, speaking of which, thanks for coming to my channel. I'm so excited to show you all what the video game is going to be. Especially for my favorite students. So, especially to my subscribers and viewers, I am going to be doing the review game with my students. If you want to participate in the review game, come. Okay, if you want to participate in the review game, I'm more than happy to show you about the review game. And yes, I have 168 subscribers. So, yeah, I'm trying to make that go up to 250. So, please like and subscribe. So, okay, class. What time is it? Okay, it's 11:45. Lupe, hi. Okay. Hi, Dragon Boy. Wait, Dragon Boy? Hi. Okay. So, today I'm going to be showing you guys the review game that I like to tell my students, but better to do with my students. So, hi. How long have you been streaming? I've been streaming for 3 minutes so far. And this is the biggest thing I've ever seen. 28 people stream. What are you doing? What are you doing? Yes, today, me and my Algebra 1 student, well, not Algebra 1, Math 8 students are going to be doing a review game of equations. So, where are you from? Oh, I am from, well, I'm Sebastian Simon. I'm from the United States, Oregon State. One, oh, right. So, I've been streaming for 4 minutes now. Us? Do you mean the US? Yes, I'm from the US. So, yes, I know. Are you junior or senior? No. No. I'm not a junior or a senior. Huh? Yeah, I'm not a junior or a senior. Shang Wen. Steve Zhao, 1290. Hi. Okay. I'm a freshman, 9th grader, but I also have one of my best talents yet. Teaching middle school and high school at the same time. So yes, this is 8th grade mathematics. The real subject is 2030 maths, which is basically 8th grade mathematics for this year. The graduating class of 2030 maths only. Yeah. So, speaking of which, let's start. Okay. So, class. We are going to be starting off with groups 1 and 2 grouping together, 3 and 4 grouping together, 5 and 6 grouping together, and 7 and 8 grouping together. Sorry, are you teacher? Yes, I'm a teacher online. Yes, I'm a teacher. Are we getting taught? Are you an 8th grader? Because, I'm sorry. Like, if you are an 8th grader, that's fine. If you are grade, whatever. Yeah. Oh, you're getting taught. Yes, I'm getting taught. I'm teaching you linear equations. So what do we to learn? Oh, great. Shang Wen. I know. I used to learn my math. I ain't an 8th grader. Well, I know. So, let's get back to what I was going to teach you. So, yes, I know. Okay. So I was getting distracted. Sorry. Yeah, I'm doing one more live stream after this, but my next live is for Algebra 1. Okay. So, are you 4 groups together? Okay. So. Okay. Viewers, pick a number from 1 to 4. Whatever number someone says first, I'm going to do it. So, pick a number from 1 to 4. What memes in your background? What memes in my background? No. There aren't memes. 3, 6, I said 1 to 4, not 6. Okay, so what means for the background? 3. Okay. 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 Thank you. Group 3. Alright. Group, yeah. Group 3. You go first. Pick a number from 1 to 28. 2, row 3. Okay. Okay. You said 9, right? 14. Yes. They all have quite mysterious questions. It might be from whatever chapter. It might be the person that you hate. It might be the person that you love. We'll see. So, okay. What does this equation do? Correct. Okay. So, here is, okay. So, 14, 17. Okay. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because the group 1 is tables 1 and 3, 2 and 4, then 5 and 7, 6 and 8. Yeah, okay, so each problem, if you get that correctly, then you get then you get 100 points. So 5 and 7, okay, here, 100. Award. I ain't getting any of this equation. Okay. Oh. Sunset's DTI. What grade are you in? I'm just curious. Okay. 1. Okay. Group 4. What number? 22. Does distribution property involve around multiplication or division? Multiplication, correct. You got 100. Oh yeah, and if you get a question wrong, then I'll divide that by 2. So, sorry teacher, but your word is inverted. 10th grade, I hate math. 10th grade? 10th grade? Okay. Okay. I think it might be one of the sophomores that I already know at school. Okay. 10th grade, I hate math, but okay, I do not know who she is until the very beginning. Okay. Group 1. What is your number? 8. Group 2. Okay. Okay. Group 8. If 2x, okay, so if 2x equals 54, what is x? $27, you're correct. Group 2, pick a number. Okay. 5. 5. Okay. Okay, so if you get it wrong, the next person takes half of your score away. And if they get it wrong, they take quarter of your grade. Quarter of your points. So, if 10x equals 980, what is x? 98. Correct. Okay. Second round. Okay. Group 3, pick a number. One? Are you sure? Yeah. 1. How to solve this equation? Five and 6. Correct. Okay, one person. Okay. Alright. Group 4. 2. Okay. Suppose that you are rolling a bowling ball down the lane at 5 miles per hour, let's just say. How many feet are you going per second? Oh, you went there. Okay, fine. Okay, no more comments. No comments. Sorry yet. Okay. Now, group 1. Correct. 15 meters. Speaking of which, group 1, you already got the pick, so you aren't going to go. Group 2, pick a number. 18. One moment. I gotta I'm back. I'm back. Okay. Group 2. Did you pick any number yet? Oh, or you're going to pick 18. Okay. So, this is going to be a tricky part. Yeah. 1/2 x equals 2. What is x? 4. You got that so quick like that. You like snatched it up in a tiny bit. Correct. Okay. So, here is the leaderboard. Okay. Group 1. Groups 2 and 3 are in the lead with 200 points. In second place, we have groups 1 and 3 with 150 points. And then last place, we have group 4 with 50 points. So, whoever has the most amount of points, I will add extra credit. Extra credit for every single person in the group, which is 10 person per group, 10 people per group, because I have 42 students. Yeah, which means groups 1 and 2 got paired, groups 3 and 4 got paired, groups 5 and 6 got paired, groups 7 and 8 got paired. Okay, so, group 3, now your turn. Seven. Twelve of 3. Okay. So, what is 10x plus 9 equals 129? Correct. Okay. So, group 4, now it's your turn. Either you be tied up with groups 1 and 3, or you go down to 25. Okay. So, group 4. Pick your number. Did you just say stinky dinky 9? I do not know why you got that from. Okay. So, group 9. What? Okay. Group 9. If x plus 2 equals 9, what is x? 7. Good job. That was so easy. 150 points. Okay. So, group 1, your choice now. $23. Okay. If 100x equals 182, what is x? 1.82. Groups 1 and 3 now made it to 250 points. Here. And no half. So, group 2, your choice. Your turn. 24. 21. If I hear you talk like that again, I'm gonna have to send you out the hall. Okay, thank you. So, group 2, sorry. You chose number 21. 2/5 x equals 6. What is x? If you say, oh great heavens, in class, you're not participating in this review game. Okay, so, speaking of which, ready? Are you sure? Now you're tied up with third. I like what you're thinking, Jalen. Speaking of which, your turn. Pick a number. 19. 19. Okay. 19. Okay. Okay. So, group number 19. Wait, not group number 19. Question number 19. Let's see. 2x plus 9 equals 29. What does x equal? 2. 400 points. Okay, I'm gonna have to ring the bell in like a couple minutes because, wait, not a couple minutes, in like 30 seconds because of high school dismissal. High school dismissal for 4th period. Stay seated. Stay seated. This is only for high school dismissal to get out of 4th period. Because they had lunch. I think you had lunch too. Okay. You still had another half hour. Okay. So, I'm not trying to be rude. This is what we normally do. So, group 4, pick your number. Okay, so the last 5 problems over 500 points. 500 points. Okay. 10x plus 11. 10x plus 11 is equal to 1,971. What is x? Okay? They use their brains. Okay? So, speaking of which, Group 1, your turn. Okay, Group 1, your turn. Pick a number. Okay, 20. Okay. This is going to be 250 points. Is that okay? Oh boy. So, okay. 250 points. Are you ready? Okay. 4x plus 7 equals 27. What is x? Okay, correct. Okay, yeah. Okay. So if you want to learn more about linear equations, comment down below your YouTuber name and the message saying that you want to learn more linear equations, okay? Okay. My Mathematics Real-World Applications episode 3 will be coming out at 5 o'clock today, I think. I think 5 o'clock. So, 3 to 4 o'clock. I don't know. I do not know what time. Okay. Speaking of time, 2. Your turn. 25, are you sure? $500 points. Are you ready? Group 2. 140x plus 123 is equal to 403. What is x? How on earth did you get that so quickly? Sorry. Hi, I'm back. I know, did you miss me? I bet you did. So, okay. It's a group 4. You're not going to be going this. Wow. This phrase. Okay. So, group 3, you go. 24. Okay. 1/5 x plus 9 equals 16. What is x? 35. Correct. Wait, that was problem 24. Now you're at 900 points. I'm not trying to make you cheat. No. This was so, yeah, I mean, it's a rule that the last 5 numbers are worth 500 points. Okay. So group 3 went. Group 1, get first. It go. $26. We have 11 more problems left for me to discuss. Yes, but I'm going to cut you loose on free choice time. Or study time. Okay. So, 20x plus 9. Oh, shoot. Equals 150. Wait. 20x plus 9 equals 289. Oh, yeah, shoot. Oh, shoot. I kind of forgot where each group is. I thought that was 1, that was 2. But instead, that was 1, that was 2. That was 4, that was 3. So, group 2. 20. Are you sure? You don't want to spare some luck on your test? Okay. Okay. Are you ready for the last 500 pointer question? Okay. Solve this equation. Solve this equation only using distribution. How about simplify this expression? I did not see this before. Okay. It's 6, 7. Yeah, no 6, 7s in this classroom. Thank you very much. Okay. So and you know how it goes? Sorry, that's not supposed to be 113K. That's supposed to be 1.3K. Nope, not done, not done, not done, not done. 1223. Time of problems. We have to do this by 16 minutes. Okay. Group 1, go. 6. 20x plus 9 equals 129. 20x plus 9 equals 129. 6. Group 2. 3. 10x equals 90. 9. 10. Okay. Guessing I'm just gonna have to use this. Okay. Group 1. 4. 8x plus 9 equals 11. 2. 'Kay, so whoever wins gets to multiply someone else's score by 1,000. And whoever wins gets to go mine in imperfect state. So, group 2. 10. 43 minutes in. Okay. 10 plus 5 equals what? 15. Group 3. 15. 100 minus x equals 54. 46 is correct. Okay, so this will be our last 5 problems. The last 5 problems that we're going to be doing is equal to 1,000 points. Okay, we're almost at the 3/4 hour mark. 3/4 hour mark. Okay, let's skip to you. Group 4. 16. 1,000 x equals 1 million. What the 1,000? Ah! Group 1. 11. 15x equals 225. 15. Group 2. 13. 17x equals 289. 17. Okay. Group 3. 12. 1/2 x plus 8 equals 8.5. 1. And finally, question number 17. Whoever could get this wins. Whoever wins gets to divide whoever's score by 10. Are you all ready? Eight x plus 4 equals 68. Okay. Who are you going to divide for the score by 10? Ooh, okay. that's all for the review game for today. This went so wild that it's unreal. So, if you want to learn more, click the like button, click the subscribe button, and let's see what happens. I'll see you next time.